Hey everyone, we're back with SubaHibi and we're having so much fun with it. It's such a good visual novel that I'm enjoying. Save me. It's Saturday afternoon. For some reason, I was riding the train. I rode the train to the last stop. Felt kind of like Takashima forced me to do this. By the way, where is the last stop?
遊園地前ですよ。ユキ様は行ったことないのですか?
We're having a date episode. Is that right? I haven't been there. Didn't even know there's an amusement park there.
そうですか。
What does that mean? For a moment, your voice sounded kind of sad. Did I say something wrong? Have you been there before?
私は一度だけ来たことがあります。
I have a feeling we're gonna have a very different experience when we switch POVs, which I know we do. And I know there's at least, well, I don't know how many, but I know Yuki's not the only main character. Really? With your parents? I assume Takuji's one. I can see Ayano being one. Please don't let the Wakisugi twins be one.
いいえ。一番好きだった人とです。
Ooh, Kagami? This is the first I've heard of that. Is someone you're in love with?
はい。いましたよ。
Was? Why are you using the past tense?
私が知っているその人はもう姿形すら変わってしまったから。
It's gotta be past Yuki, right? Or is this all just a red herring? Even their face change?
だから大好きだったその方はもうこの世界にはいません。
You mean maybe it was an accident or sickness or something? Did I ask something I shouldn't? Oh no, it's like that Ace Attorney case where they're in a car fire and they gave her plastic surgery and she looked like her sister.
いいえ、全然お構いなく。ユキ様は何も悪くないのですから。それより
Takashima-san pointed her finger out the window.
この線路の最後の駅が見えてきましたよ。ほら、遊園地ですよ。あれ。
Amusement park? Ah! The last stop was right in front of the amusement park. Been riding this train for years and I never noticed that it stopped there. It's the last stop, so I saw amusement park bound every time I rode this train, but I probably didn't care. The doors opened at the last station. People got off much more slowly than they would at any other stop. The doors stayed open for a long time at the last stop. There's no need to rush like when you're trying to get off at one of the intermediate stops. At the amusement park station, everyone left slowly, idling nearby. Next stop, a land of wonder. And this land of wonder is old and faded. Kitsy Land! The people were all laughing as they stepped inside that cheap wonderland.
おりませんか?
That's why you brought me here, isn't it?
はい、そうですね。でもここは単に私の思い出の場所であって、ユキ様には関係ない場所ですし、このまま U ターンして家に帰ってもいいですよ。
There's no point going home now.
そうですか? 私としてはユキ様と二人っきりでいられるだけで十分有意義ですけど。
There you go again. You shouldn't make those jokes so casually.
鏡さんや司さんまで感化されておかしな行動をすると言いたいのですか?
Yes. Yeah, pretty much.
でも冗談というのは心外ですよ、ユキ様。
Hmm?
私は本気でユキ様と一緒にいたいと思ってます。こうやって二人を出し抜いた形となったとしても。
You know, I feel the exact same way, Zakuro. Get away from them?
多分この事実を知ったら鏡さんと司さんただじゃ済まないと思いますよ。
There you go again. Those two are just messing around. Oh god, yeah, they're messing around last time in the bathtub, let me
冗
tell
談
you.
や勢いでと言いたいのですよね。
Yeah, exactly.
それならば付き合ってください、この遊園地。これも冗談や勢いとして。
Oh, sure. That's the plan anyway.
ありがとうございます。
Well, let's go then.
はい。
Oh, CG? We walked around together. This Well, it's not in a cone, but I assume that's supposed to be a snow cone. It's not like an icy. But what's that saying on it? Lifeguard. You guys know lifeguard? No, I don't. I forgot that's what her design looked like. We walked around together. Our shoes echoed off the hard concrete. Wonder how long it's been since I last had shaved ice.
美味しいですか?
Yeah, it's just ice, but it's really good.
無理やりこんな場所に付き合わせてしまったのに、この程度のおもてなししかできず。
You really don't need to pay for mine too.
はい。ユキ様ならそう言ってくださるのは分かってました。優しいですから。
That's not true.
そうですか? その言い方がすでに優しいと思いますけど。
I don't know about that. Anyway, there are lots of people here, even though it's such a shabby amusement park. Higher places like these usually operate in the grid nowadays.
それだけこの遊園地が素晴らしいということなんですよ。人が集まっているのですから。
Maybe so. Is it symbolism that they're out like black and white and like look at the light coming off this side of the screen? Castle right here is white and then here is black. Is this imagery? Is that what we're doing? What's this side? After life? She's an angel. She's dead. There's a fake castle and mannequins were arrested. The whole place was a bunch of silly dreams, all thrown haphazardly together. It's a world where various dreams were put together without any unifying theme or logic. People laughed and played in such a cheap world. Happy people. As I walked among those people, I felt like I had turned into a ghost. I felt a strange sensation, as if my feet weren't actually touching the ground. As if a dream had become real.
今日は私のおごりです。だからいろいろと楽しんでいきましょうよ。
Actually, there wasn't even an amusement park here until Zakuro planted that idea in Yuki's mind and she created it. That strange feeling was dispelled by Takashima's smile. Oh, sure. A herd of smiles surrounded me, gathered here in this cheap world. I was saved from the feeling of floating by the person at my side. You really don't need to pay for me. Anyway, we're here, so let's enjoy ourselves. I actually haven't been to an amusement park since I was a child.
そうですね。ユキ様は子供の時以来でしたものね。あ、そうだ、ユキ様。
What?
今日のこれってデートって言っていいですか?
Prepare the counter. Prepare the counter. I don't really mind, but why? Oh.
あ、いえ、私の記念なんで。
That's a death flag. You remember me?
明日19日ですよね。
Yeah, it is, but so what?
天文観測19日になりました。明日の夜空で空の終わりと始まりを探します。
Yeah, we will. Oh, we find it this time.
はい。でも見つかったら多分次の日。
I don't like this.
20日には一緒にいられないでしょうね。
Huh? What do you mean? Did she mean that she was the world girl? That she thought she was going to return to the sky on the 19th? Did she really try to do that? Excuse me, Takashima-san.
何ですか?
Well...
私は19日に陸上から空に飛び降りると思いましたか?
No, how should I put it?
大丈夫ですよ。そんなことしませんから。冗談ですよ。冗談。別に20日以後にも一緒にいられないなんてないです。
Oh, really? Don't scare me like that.
ごめんなさい。
You know, why does Yuki have faceless protagonist syndrome? why can't we see her face in this CG?
この前?
Those words tumbled out of my mouth almost by accident. I hesitated, not knowing if I should finish the sentence, but I had to ask her about it. I saw you dropping a doll at school. You told me that ritual was supposed to be done when the summer triangle was visible, so...
2012年7月16
How does she
日
know?
17時58分ですね。
Ah! Why did you remember the exact time? It's the same time that Aina said it was. The time was accurate down to the minute. Maybe there's some meaning in the exact time she did it. At that time, you dropped the doll from building C, right?
あれ見てたんですね。
Was I not supposed to?
別にそんなことはありませんよ。ただぬいぐるみを落としただけですから。
That's the time the Mayan said to drop it, to save the world. Why did he drop it at that kind of time? Wasn't that a way of searching for something in the sky?
はい、そうですよ。
But the landmark, the summer triangle, wasn't visible at that time.
出てませんでしたね。
Then why did he drop the doll at that time?
境界線とでも言えばいいんですかね。
The borderline?
はい、
Ayana-san... Ayana-san... I can't say her name! How do you say your name out loud?
綾菜さんが
Ayana-san said it was supposed to have an effect on another world.
音なし。
Oh, she knows her. Nakashima-san's expression suddenly disappeared. What's the matter? She still has the smile.
音なし綾菜ですか。あれはこんな場所までも存在できるのですね。
Even in this kind of place? Ayana reminds me of a bird. There's this one manga that I've started a couple times, like only the first few chapters. Like there's a girl who's like always hanging out with like a crow or something. You guys know what I'm talking about? I've never finished it. I've always gotten like 10 chapters in, been like, oh yeah, okay, I'm done. But apparently it's good.
でも当然か。
I don't know if it has an anime.
私でもなんであれがここにも存在することができるかが。
I was getting goosebumps for some reason. What the heck was this conversation we were having? I've been perspiring for a while now. There's a cold sweat. Takashima-san's expression was dead. I'd never seen a face like that. Why did her expression change like that when talking about Ayana?
でも音なしさん、今考えると優しい部分もあったのかもしれない。私が選択した運命、それはもう変えられない。
Screenshot?
偶然であるか必然であるかなんか、人に正しく判別などできない。
What are you talking about?
音なしさんが最後に私に言った言葉。
The last?
ごめんなさい。あのですね、彼女と喧嘩してまして、それがお別れの言葉だったってことです。
We'll find out about that in like 3 chapters. Is that what it was? So Takashima-san and Otonashi-san knew each other. Now that I thought about it, they did both kind of fit into the mysterious girl mold. Takashima-san got an argument with Ayana-san.
そうですね。だからあまり深く考えないでください。今の言葉も、あとあのぬいぐるみのことも、あの時間にぬいぐるみをシートから落としたのは単なる練習ですから。
Practice?
はい。だって最近ぬいぐるみを屋上から落としていなかったので、腕がなまっているのではないかなと心配になりまして。
Okay, checks out, yeah. Okay. Can you get out of practice at something like that?
はい。わりかし難しいのですよ。空に浮くように投げなければならないのですから。
But it's never floated before, has it?
ありませんよ。
Then how can you practice?
浮かないのは空が違うからです。やり方さえ間違わなければ、正しい空ではぬいぐるみは浮きます。でも、やり方を間違っていたら、正しい空の下でもぬいぐるみを浮かすことはできません。そしたら、終わりと始まりの空を見つけることはできません。
I have no idea what that's supposed to be like a metaphor for. I guess that makes sense. I guess all these mysterious people, it must be a pain following all these mysterious rules.
それにしても、
Nakashima's face suddenly softened. When she looked at me, the smile had returned to her lips. What is it?
あんなに緊張してたあの頃と全然違う。とても落ち着いている。そして、とても緩やかに幸せな時間を過ごせている。
I want to protect that calm, peaceful, happy moment. Are you talking about the people you came with the last time you were here?
はい、そうですね。
Person, not people. Is there really no comparison there, though? You're nervous because you're with the person you liked.
でも、ユキ様のことだって好きですよ。
Well, that's something different. Not love, just plain old like.
それなら、前好きだった人もラブですし、ユキ様もラブですよ。
Ah, now she's saying it too. Jeez. So there's no way you'd get nervous around me since we're both girls.
まあそんなことどうでもいいじゃないですか。もっとこの夢の世界で楽しみましょうよ。
Wonderland, huh? What a cheap Wonderland it is. Did they say Wonderland?
夢の世界ね。
No, okay.
なんてチープな。
I wonder if that's the same phrase that the like Alice in Wonderland is translated as.
夢はチープだからこそいいんですよ。チープではない夢なんて夢じゃありません。ほら、あれとかどうですか？
That one?
はい、面白そうですよ。あのアトラクション。
Spirit Room, the End Sky.
変な名前ですね。終わりの空と書いて、対の空と呼ばせるのですね。
Wondering what it is. It says it's a spirit room, so it's probably one of those scary attractions.
さあ、よくわかりませんけど、珍しい見せ物じゃありませんか？お化け屋敷じゃなくて幽霊部屋なんて名前も不気味ですし。
Yeah, let's check it out.
はい。
The building had a bizarre structure. That's the one thing that made me uncomfortable. Other than that, it looked like an ordinary attraction. It's one of those attractions where you're riding around in a gondola. Couldn't tell if the rails were rusted or what, but they're making an unpleasant noise. We sat in the gondola and looked at the various worlds that passed us by, each of which had been neatly demarcated from the last. Sorry, demarcated? Let's translate that. What's that mean in English? Set the boundaries or limits of. Oh, okay. First we were surrounded by never-ending darkness. Felt like we were rising and falling, or even moving from side to side sometimes. We couldn't really tell for sure what was happening in the dark. This feels like this is a metaphor. This is foreshadowing. What is this? Like they're moving between worlds? Come on. Store? What the heck, are we in a convenience store? Did we go the wrong way?
そんなことありませんよ。
It's
コンビニは
Higurashi!
こんな奇妙な乗り物で移動しません。だいたい客も店員もいません。
There really isn't anyone here. It's getting scary how dark it is too. Someone popped out right now, and that might actually scare me. The gondola slowly passed through the deserted store. I was expecting someone dressed up like a ghost to pop out at any moment, but nothing happened. The thin layer of dust on all the shelves was a bit eerie. You think they would mind if I took a piece of candy?
ダメですよ、そんなの。ご自由にお取りくださいなんてどこにも書いてありませんよ。
But there's not a sign saying no free samples. The security cameras aren't even turned on.
そういう問題では。
I grabbed a bag of potato chips from a nearby shelf. The expiration date was July 20th, 1999. Haha, this is an antique.
諦めましょう。
Starting to make sense. The scenery didn't just look old, it really was old. I wonder if 1999 is related to 2012. Because obviously, end of 1999 had Y2K, and then 2012 had the Mayan like calendar thing. What the heck was the designer thinking when he made this ride? A deserted store. Definitely was creepy, but as an attraction in an amusement park, it was kind of lacking. The rusty rail squeaked as the gondola turned towards the door behind the register. An ultra? Oh no, that's a cashier. Like a cash register. I thought that was an ultrasound machine. I looked at the register. Something was scribbled on a piece of paper there. Just one sentence. I saw one of those recently, so that's why I was on the mind. Like, not in a hospital, like outside a hospital. Which is not where you expect to see an ultrasound machine, but just one sentence. Title of this piece, Convenience Store End. Oh, we got the CS end. This piece, Convenience Store End? What does that mean?
さあ、コンビニの終わりってことじゃないですか？
The end of the convenience store, huh? What is this supposed to be? Some sort of commentary on consumerism?
さあ、難しいことはよくわかりません。
How old are they? I mean, they were alive in 1999. The gondola skirted the wall and entered the staircase. We watched the convenience store you see below us as we ascended. The gondola went up the endless stairs. I was a bit surprised you could go up the steps. It's quite the agile machine.
長い階段ですね。
Just stairs and stairs, stretching on forever.
突き当たりが見えました。
The staircase that we thought was the end doubled back in the opposite direction. After we passed that... Is the building really this big?
いいえ。外からはそんなに大きくは見えませんでしたけど。
What?
なんか真っ暗です。
What is this?
なんかゴンドラ。エレベーターに乗ってますね。
What kind of ride is this?
なんかマンションみたいな場所に出ましたよ。
An apartment building. And why are all the backgrounds out of SubaHibi?
ゴンドラがまた動き出しました。
SubaHibi was the one where like everything was like blue, right? It moved steadily through the concrete hallway. It was a barren, lifeless hallway. There's no telling where it would lead. There is an uneasy feeling though of the like real screenshots being used with a filter compared to the anime ones we've had before. This is a hallway, right? We have to be in an apartment complex.
はい。確か。
Why are there curtains on the hallway windows? The windows of the once modern hallway had at some point changed to the decrepit windows of a condemned apartment. I thought we were still in the hallway, but maybe the gondola turned into one of those rooms without either of us noticing.
これって部屋ですよね。
Looks so old. What do you call this? The living room?
かなり昭和っぽいですね。
Igarashi. There's an engraved plate on the table. Title of this piece: Living Room End. What's this? Maybe some sort of criticism of modern culture. I wonder, is there anything to date this? She said the Showa era, which... Did that end in the 80s or the 90s?
一家団らんの習慣がなくなりつつあることへのお父さんの危惧を表してみました。
Oh, I'm
み
looking
たいな感じですか？
Showa era. 89, okay. The sound of grinding grass filled the room as the gondola advanced forward. The entire scene felt kind of surreal, or rather downright eerie. The calendar and clock were both stopped at the same point. Oh, July of 1999 again. Oh, we're keeping that date up. What's up with that date? Must have been the date when this attraction was made. Hold on. I wonder, Wikipedia, end of the world. List of dates predicted for apocalyptic events. Is there one for July? Oh, Nostradamus! Interesting. That's like a big one. King of Terror would come from the sky in 1999 in 7 months. It's frequently interpreted, yeah. I wonder, is there a Wikipedia page for the whole conspiracy? Or like theory or whatever you want to call it? Popular claims? I'll read up on that a little bit. We left the living room and emerged into another staircase, except this time it was a small set of stairs like in someone else's house. It was really creepy. Huh? Those stairs led right into that classroom.
リビングは教室につながっていたんですね。でもこれが本当だったら遅刻しなくて済みそうですよね。
Should still be late. On the other hand, your teacher could come to your room and ask, "Are you doing your homework?"
確かにそれは嫌かもしれませんね。
A plate was set upon the podium. Title of the piece: End of the Classroom. Convenience store and living room, and then a classroom. See, so the designer was trying to bring out a feeling of unease. There's no one in all these places where people should be. The writers felt like intruders for being in places where they shouldn't be. See, so that's what they meant by spirit room.
どういうことですか？
All of these rooms are places that exist so that people can live in them. When you suddenly take the people out of them, look at all these places from this gondola, we get to look into these people's lifestyles, as if those lifestyles had been amputated, preserved in a jar. I think we're the spirits on this ride.
では幽霊は出てこないんですか？
I don't think they're gonna do anything crude like that. If any ghosts appeared, we'd be back to being human. The gondola left the classroom and went into the hallway. Just how big was this building?
長いアトラクションですね。
It's just showing us all these deserted scenes, but it's scary how big this place is. The gondola kept moving through the hallway. The regress was causing a high-pitched whine. The gondola advanced past the classroom and stopped.
止まっちゃいましたよ。
Yeah. A bell rang behind us as the door closed. The gondola rotated around and scary face! Like you know that one with like the car driving through the road, and then that's what I'm imagining is about to pop up. Somehow we ended up in another elevator.
はい。すごい大きな建物ですね。
Ding. Hospital? Title of this piece, The Final Abode. It's kind of a gross name for a hospital.
ついの住みかって死ぬまで暮らす家とかいう意味ですよね。
You might be right. Most people die in the hospital. That's a creepy way of saying it. Nevertheless, this was a hell of a design. The gondola started to move into the bed.
ぶつかります。
Whoa! Dead. The gondola went into the bed. What kind of structure did this ride have?
なんか暗闇ですね。
It's pitch black.
明かりです。
The blue sky spread out above us. And when we looked down, there's another plate. Title of this piece, The End Sky. See, so that's what it was. What's the order of them again? Sorry? Convenience store? House or apartment? School? Hospital? A tremor ran up my spine, twisting my face into a jagged smile. Normally, you're supposed to be scared when you're inside a haunted house, not when you left it. But for some reason, this one was different. It felt as if everything up to this point was a prelude. The creepy feeling from all the deserted places where people should have been, all the places where you had no right to be, culminated beneath this sky. Just like that, the gondola stopped. It seemed like the ride should return to the beginning for the next person, but if this wasn't the end, it would be like the plate was lying. That was kind of weird.
そうですね。
Well then, how about we ride something fun next?
そうですね。もっと爽快な方がいいですね。
Nearly who the heck would make a ride like that, Sakura? Not that there's any particular meaning to it, but still, it wasn't a very pleasant experience. A ride where you could experience the feeling of being a ghost. Actually, what if like magic and stuff doesn't exist, and all of SubaHibi is just Zakuro gaslighting Yuki into believing in the end of the world?
ほら、ユキ様。こっちにボートがありますよ。
Oh sure, just a
ユ
sec.
キ様、どうですか？ボート、一緒に乗ってくださいませんか？
That might be nice. After that weird ride, a boat ride would probably feel good. Nothing. That's allowable. That's allowable. Creak, creak. Creak, creak.
すみません。最終的には漕いでいただくことになってしまって。
It's
私
nothing.
メイドなのに。
Oh, it's nothing. Ha ha ha. First, Takashima said she was going to grow, but with her at the oars, we'd hardly moved at all. Not very good at this, so just say something if you're feeling seasick.
大丈夫ですよ。ユキ様のボートなら酔うことないと思います。
How can you say that with such certainty?
なんででしょうね。ここの湖の風はいつも涼しいのですね。
This is the first time I've been here, so I wouldn't know.
気持ちいいですよ。素晴らしいと思います。
Oh wait, hold on. There's something I need to do. Was it the last episode? Where was the bath scene at? Wait. Did I? Oh, SubaHibi 6-2? That's by. Yeah, okay. Good timing, I forgot to put censor in the title. SubaHibi 6-2 censor. They had a cut in the middle. That's how I label stuff. The water draws the cool breeze over the lake, doesn't it?
気持ちいいです。水面がまるで鏡の世界の空みたいに見えて、空を飛んでるような気持ちです。
I see what you mean, but that'd be kind of scary.
そう感じますか？空の上を歩くのは気持ちがいいと思いますよ。
You say that as if you've actually done it before. Homero, I've never walked in a cloud before, so I wouldn't know. I just think it's kind of scary to imagine us being up in the sky.
怖いですか？前と逆ですね。
Last time.
いいえ。こちら
But
の
at this
話
point,
で
it's
す。
not even foreshadowing. They're beating us with a hammer over the head with it. Creak, creak. Creak, creak. What's up?
いえ。こうやって水面を撫でることは空に手が届くことになるのかなって。
That's interesting.
私の好きな人が言ってた言葉です。
Oh, he was a poet, wasn't he?
私の好きだった人は詩人、そして剣豪、哲学者、
Wait, what?
そして空気力学のパイオニア。
Was Yuki a guy before? Don't tell me Yuki is like reincarnated Nostradamus. Song? Oh, I've seen this CG before. We were on a train back home. It felt nice. Our languid spirit swayed back and forth with the movement of the train. She still has classic male protagonist faceless, even though she has a face. And then, music. Takashima-san looked like she was enjoying listening to my music. I had her listen to a few songs, judging what genres she liked from her expression. Seemed like Takashima-san was enjoying the classical music. Told her this recording was from a New Year's concert they held every year in a foreign country. The conductor is lauded as a genius. He led the most famous philharmonic in the world. I don't know who they're referring to. Waltz, polka, march, a dancing melody. The swaying of the train seemed to match the rhythm of the songs. I held her softly put her hand on my hand, her hand on my hand as I was holding the music player. Fittingly, the name on the screen was Zug Pleasure Train. Hold on, I'll Google that for later. What's his name? Berg. Yeah, there we go. Up 281. Written by 1864. Wait, who was the composer? Johann Strauss II. Ours is just a ride across town, not a journey, but the relaxed feeling was the same. The song almost made the scenery outside look like it was glowing.
クラシックお好きなんですか？
My mother used to be really strict, so she made me practice the piano. Oh, you have parents?
ピアノ弾けるんですね。
Yeah, as long as it's not too hard, I can manage.
なら今夜弾かせていただけませんか？
Tonight?
はい。ピアノがあるお店を私知ってます。
Piano store? Is that so?
はい。と言ってもこれも好きだった方に教えていただいたお店なのですけどね。
Sakura, it's bad manners to bring up your ex in front of your current partner, even if they're their reincarnation. Oh, is
一
it?
緒に行ってくださいませんか？
I'd be glad to. Alright. It kind of looks like a bar or something.
そんなことは気にしない気にしない。さあ、この席に座ってください。
You're right, there is a piano.
はい。これを、
Nakashima-san handed me a key. What's this?
これはピアノの鍵です。このバーの。
How would they keep it locked? Why do you have a key? Do you work here or something?
どうでしょうね。
I guess they don't want drunk people playing the piano, huh? The name is Shukyo Bar. Guess all bars really do look the same. This is my first time in the place, but it felt oddly familiar. Is it alright if I play this piano?
問題ありませんよ。ピアノ。
Ah, sure. Played a few notes. It was pretty well tuned. Nice, CG. Actually, the piano felt like it was really easy to play. Seemed that the piano and I were compatible. Is there anything you'd like to hear?
はい。最初はエリック・サティ。
Oh!
ピカデリーがいいです。
He's the guy who Gymnopedie, right? However you say it. He listened to Sati. Good taste. I don't know how to say his name.
そうですね。サティはいい趣味です。かっこいいですよ。
That's rare. Are you singing your own praises now?
そうなっちゃうんですかね。
This is just the author, what is it, Skaji? Going, yeah, all the stuff I read and listen to is really good. What a coincidence, though. I like Sati, too. I don't know. Spread my fingers over the keys. Close my eyes for a moment, and then... Oh. As I struck the keys, layers of different note tones flowed out from the piano. The music wove a tapestry of good cheer. It was a happy rhythm, bright, ornate, and somehow nostalgic. It felt simple and candid. Sati's music blends into the human lifestyle like a piece of furniture. Canon? Takashima-san listened quietly. I was having fun playing. And she has a face now, what the heck? I don't think I've heard this one before. Am I supposed to click or just wait? 'Cause I'm fine with waiting. It's not Gymnopedie, or however you say it. No, number 1 is obviously the best, but I think... Is it number 3 that I like the second most? I'm trying to think. No one knows the differences. Everyone just knows number 1. Oh, you can't click. I tried clicking. Yuki has a really good design. We need more, like, what do you call that? A goth Lolita dress, or is it just a goth dress? How was it?
素晴らしかったです。
I had fun too. I haven't played in a long time, and I didn't feel rusty at all. I hadn't been practicing on the piano at home, so I thought that I would mess up. What? She has one?
もう一曲いいですか？
Yeah, sure. What song?
ユキ様が一番好きな曲をお願いします。
My favorite.
はい。一番の曲を。
My favorite, huh? That's gotta be World End Dominator by Zitz. Face the piano again and close my eyes. Slowly open my hands and begin to play. Play my favorite song. Takashima-san listened with a happy expression on her face. I assume it's the same song that the last Yuki's favorite was. I do wonder if she knew this song. She likes Sati, she might have heard it before. It's a famous song. I don't recognize it. The Dreamy Fish, that was the title. It's about the dream a fish living in the ocean might have. That's the image the melody evoked. They say Sati's titles are often different from the actual content of the pieces. He didn't want people's impressions to be affected by the title he gave it. That was why a lot of his compositions had strange titles. Embrigan's Deseshes, Duke's Preludes, but yeah, I get it. Has the songs like that. I felt like this song really was about a fish dreaming. Okay. Yeah, I'll sit here and listen to classical music. What's that fish up to today? Oh, shark! I don't really get how music, well, like this does not evoke an image of a fish for me. I don't get how music does that. Like I get how music can like convey a tone, for example. That makes sense to me. Or even like a journey of emotions, let's say, not necessarily a story, but like, you know, like transition from like sad to happy, or you know, from one tone to another, right? But I don't get how it conveys a story, I guess, just through notes. I mean, obviously with lyrics, that's a different story, but I've never been musically inclined though. I've always been terrible at music. Pretty long song. While we wait, I'm gonna Google the Dreamy fish. Doesn't have a Wikipedia page. Anywhere I can read like its history or whatever? No? Doesn't seem like it. You're still playing? Maybe if I go to the YouTube comments, someone will have a story on it. Oh, we're throwing dolls off rooftops with this one. SubaHibi fans. Okay, okay. I'm not getting anything. Let's get out of there before something happens. Yeah. Fish is dreamy. It keeps faking us out with the ending. We done? How was it? What's wrong?
はい。ありがとうございます。い
Huh? Are you crying?
いえ、泣いてなんかいませんよ。
But
いいえ。ありがとうございます。そして、ごめんなさい。
yeah. You're sorry?
これは言うべきではなかったかもしれません。
What's wrong, Takashima-san?
明日の天体観測、0時直前から始めましょう。
That'll be July 20th. Right after midnight? You mean right when the date changes to the 20th?
はい。
Why? If we want to find the sky, it would be easier to do it at an earlier time. Besides, we really can't be in the building that late.
問題ありません。入れます。
Huh?
世界少女が望めば、この世界で不可能なことなどないのです。
Well, like the door will conveniently be unlocked. Or a window will be open. Excuse me, Takashima-san, by that?
わかってます。ユキ様にはおかしなことを言ってるように聞こえるのですよね。私のことを不思議系か電波系の少女であると。
Well, we would never think that, right, guys? We don't think she's a crazy weirdo. No, that's not.
大丈夫です。わかってましたから。すべてわかっていました。私、最初は自らの罪に苦しんでいました。
Your own sin?
はい。自らが作ってしまった罪について、
Some
そ
kind of
れを償わなければならないと思っていました。
some kind of redemption?
でも私、こうやってこの世界であなたと一緒に歩んできて、私がしようとしている償いはあなたを苦しめることになる。償わなければあなたは幸せになれる。この素晴らしき日々の中に生きることができる。
She said the name of the game, guys. Wonderful every day. That's actually what it says in the top left, by the way. Just wonderful every day. Wait, is that? Is Down the Rabbit Hole a subtitle? No. It's not in squigglies, at least. Well, no. Well, it is a subtitle? Because that's what the black line says.
私の償いはそれらを奪うことになってしまう。
I really don't get it.
明日19日が終わる前、北高のシー島に来てください。
Kagami and Tsukasa.
あなたが望めば連れてくることができると。
Thank God! Thank God!
でも望まなければ連れてくることはできないと思います。
What is that?
明日になればわかると思います。明日という日をどう迎えるかによって世界は大きくその姿を変えるでしょう。
The day we call tomorrow.
はい。この店のように。
This shop is... Then it hit me. The other customers are gone. Even the bartender is nowhere to be seen. The only two people here were Takashima-san and me. This is...
多分あなたは長い旅を望まれているのだと思います。
A long journey?
はい。それでは明日屋上で。
Yeah. Wait, Takashima-san! Down the rabbit hole, July Infinity. Oh, now we can't see like anything. The twins are down there in the bottom left. I don't think I ever noticed that before. Yeah, guys, I guess next time. Oh, well, July 19th. As we know, July 19th is July Infinity. Next time, I guess, I think we'll get to the end of Down the Rabbit Hole 1. Like, it really feels like it. So yeah, like the game finally got good, guys. Look, it's good. It's good. You come back. Everyone already left after 2 or 3 videos of bathing content. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.